Okay, and we are live on the main stream.
Hi. Sound on, I guess, I assume. So, if so, then this is, I wanna leave this hell. I should probably explain it once I'm in. So I assume the timer can be ready?
We are ready, just give me the countdown and we start.
3, 2, 1, go. Alright, this is, I wanna leave this hell. It's, kind of a recently released needle game, 70 difficulty on that, and I mean, you'll see, it's kind of horror-ish, but I'd say it's more atmospheric based. I gotta mention though, just beforehand, I'm slightly dying, because I am kinda, I've kinda used too much, drank too much coke, and because I'm tired. It's like, I'm 20, come on, I can't even talk. I'm awake for like 24 hours now, so I'm kind of just dying. And I made the mistake of drinking too much coke, and now I'm dead. So this one can only go well. Especially with that death, that's a good death. As you can see, this is kind of like, I'd say it's pretty close to, good timing. It's kind of close to Kermit 2, like that one stage some of you might know. The banger songs, that one. That's really clear. And good death. Oh god, this is going great. But I should probably just be silent until I beat the save. That's the best strat here. Yeah, Marathon sleep schedule's true. There we go. This is kind of a standard first stage. It's all about timing. Generally, I think this game is best compared to like a mix of dopamine, a bit of Kermit, a bit of Genki, and even a little bit of I Want. With a bit of visual challenge showing up later, which I'll give a really early visual like warning to. I'll do it later if I can remember though, because it's kind of important. Alright, so this stage is kind of standard. I'll probably suck at it because I need to kind of I need to get going. Get the nerves, shake the nerves, you know? It's kind of how this works usually. Also, I apologize if my English is kind of broken, or if I kind of say nothing for a bit. It's kind of hard when I'm tired. My English just drops really quickly when I'm tired. So there might be just some question mark moments. Same with the needle, because it's not an easy game at all. Unless you're a needle god, then it's easy, which I am surely not. Practice runs went okay, so it shouldn't go too bad, but you know, with nerves mixed in, anything can go wrong. I'll be surprised if I even get the estimate. Also, definitely haven't practiced on being tired, because you cannot really practice on that. Oh, that was close. So yeah, this is kind of, I won't even say it's cycle, but it's just kind of timing. It's minor timing, it's kind of fine. Just a bit of waiting occasionally. And a bit of using your brain, that's good. There's no save here, it's always kind of weird. Concentrating on a needle game, that's impossible. So apologies if I don't really chat that much occasionally when I'm struggling on a save. It should be good, but there's always like one or two saves that I hard struggle on, because inconsistency is great. It's always a different save too, because you know, why not? Why not? Decent start though, it's better than my practice one so far. This is the last save. You know, anything can go wrong still, because it's the last save, and last saves are usually hard. This one, that's kind of the case. This one is just more choky with this final part. There we go. So there's a little bit of a story, but it's so minimal, might as well not mention it. Like this sentence and like a sentence later, and that's basically the story. There is a good end though. And a true end coming still, because this game isn't technically finished. The bad end and normal end routes are finished. So this is stage 2, it's platforming based, literally, that's a funny joke, haha. But, so like, almost said it. Stuff kind of just changes just before you, so going slow is a good strat here actually. At least going slightly slower than normal. It's actually usually a good set for Needle, to be honest. Just going slightly slower to set up stuff. Man, it's hard. Okay, so some nice 2-block stuff going on here. Okay, I'm learning. I'm saying stuff. But this is kind of like an intro bit. This stage is kind of extended later. Generally speaking, stages are like 5 screens long, with like 1 or 2 themes around it, or gimmicks. I don't know why I say themes, it's not really that. Yes, there's not much to say about this besides platforms. Choke? No choke. Good, okay, so this is the hard save. This is the scary save. I hate the save. Two parts of this, like the hard part, which is the beginning, and then like just 10 million choke jumps at the end. Come on. Alright, so I mean, this is like I realized I just golded the first stage. I mean, I don't have time on, but that looks like a gold, so I shouldn't be here right now. This is a good start, but with this game, honestly, anything can happen. There's some saves that generally scare me. So yeah, if you're not familiar with platform jumps, it's kind of weird. You get your double jump back, and there's use common trait where you just randomly miss them, even though you feel like you hit them. It's just unfortunate. Okay. So this whole part is a joke, honestly. It's just kind of annoying. Gate, some stuff here, a setup jump. Good. Also, another gate to a choke. Oh no, it's autosaved. Funny, haha. Okay, I'll start with the yellow portal. Usually I go from red first, but this time, just because I want to be done with this stage, because it's the worst one in the game, I'll do it first. This song is not actually in the game normally, but this stage and the red portal you just might have seen are heavily copyrighted, so I just decided to change them. Since it's Gimmick 8, you can do that easily. This save has been heavily nerfed, luckily. Thanks, Random Chaos. So like, this game is made by Random Chaos, and I'm not sure if I mentioned that. It's a Gimmick Needle game. I mean, at this point you might have seen that. So in these yellow things you turn into a dot kit and you get your jump back, which you might as well have seen right now, or by now. Yeah, dot kit's good. I like dot kit. There's some upset. These skins are kind of upsetting occasionally, but they're fun as long as I don't struggle. Oh, that was so close. So this save has a jump I really struggle with, which is this one. It's quite hard. It's a bit grindy occasionally. Sometimes you just get it first try, sometimes you take like 5. It's just how this jump rolls. No, I got it, but yeah, that's only been happening recently, unfortunately. With this game today. I'll fight this one and this one. Good. There we go. There's still a choke there. It's generally pretty free. There we go. Alright. Beautiful start. Why do I say that every time just before the final screen? This final screen is legit hard though. In my opinion, the beginning is alright. Second half, could do without it. Second half is a blur moment. Because you gotta jump at a specific height to not bonk, and you kinda... There we go, okay. So there's, after every stage, there's like a random screen with some weird stuff. This is an invisible maze, there's 2 of these in the game. Compared with what I want, I have to do 3 invisible mazes in the marathon, which is confusing to say the least, so I'm gonna struggle through this really hard. Yeah, the original was pretty chill too, just a bit more dark chill. This one is just Toho, cause why not? If in doubt, just put Toho in, it's always good. I wonder what it's gonna spell. It's the middle one. Okay, this is... I'm gonna regret saying this. Also, Mineko song, cause I needed to replace this one too. I know Mineko songs are always good. This is like a song that's not at all like the original. But, you know, that's just how it goes. Because this is a banger. That's what matters. Yep, this is the blind playthrough. That's me. It's not. But of course, it is. So here you have low gravity fields and gravity flipping. Nice joke. Gravity flipping is legit impossible. Luckily, it's pretty easy here. Yep, it will spell live, even though there's 3 portals. There we go, that's bad. So, I'm not sure if I said this already, but this is the easiest stage, honestly. I'm here at 10 minutes, that's pretty good. That gives me leeway, because the second half of this game is, let's just say, visual challenging. And when tired, that's gonna be scary. True, that it is. That's the most important part of the journey too. Not about the PB, not the road to it. Beautiful. Generally don't like low gravity and gravity flipping, but for some reason I like it here because it's used in a pretty easy way. Can't grab the first 2. That's bait. Okay. The save's a bit weird. You get used to it, it's not that bad though. Low gravity stuff is generally just kind of inconsistent. Not inconsistent, that's false. It's just weird to get used to. Once you're used to it, it's fine. Good death. That's upside down, making it hitting its ugly head. Upside down can even make a gate jump hard. That's not me. Definitely not. Okay. This is a very happy screen. Good times and all. There's honestly the hardest screen in the stage, which is kind of funny because it's the bonus screen. I mean, it's not the hardest, but it's like most potential to lose time on. There we go. Sit. Now for the best stage. That's already really short. Don't know why I did that. So you have screen wrap here, which is way too dank. And if you shoot the spikes, you spawn water, which is used in Pastel, which is a good time because Pastel is a good game. Play it. Or Vandal if you're into the needle. Also a good game, play it. Or this game, good game, play it. Unless you don't like visual challenge. Then bad game, don't play it. So because the first 2 stages went surprisingly well, this stage is gonna go terrible. That's just how it be. Okay. There we go. But yeah, if you thought this was gonna be a horror game, definitely not. There's nothing really scary about it in the end. It's like a couple of slightly things like, okay, this might be a horror thing, but no. Not at all. Which is good, because I don't like horror stuff, because I always feel like there's jump scare ahead, and I hate jump scares. Also, I'm dying. That's a factual statement. Single jump that. Alright, don't bonk. Yeah, just spam shoot. I just panic spam shoot there. This is a really cool save. You can just hook the wall everywhere here. It's pretty nice. It's always satisfying to do. Good sign. Huh. My needle. Yep, this is Football Manager 2020. I sure do love my football. just no ball here, but... Oh well. Maybe I should not look at chat when doing an important jump. So, it's gotta be mentioned that just like gravity arrows, screen wrapping is an impossible gimmick. They sure did. Okay, the choke. There we go. There's like 3 of those jumps in the game and they're all chokes and it's all annoying. Don't bonk and gate. Some more walking. Yeah, this kind of speaks for itself now. It's just a bit of water shooting and skin wrapping. That's all I'm doing. Alright, so this choke, this final jump I've never died to. Never. Okay, good. I really expect to die to that. It's like some jumps should kind of just, I feel like expect to die to at this point because I have never died to it. This is a setup. I'll still close. Good death. This is the final save. Probably one of the easier ones too. Maybe the first save. That one's the easiest, definitely. Bonk, wait, there we go. Okay, that's the first hub done. At 60 minutes, that's really good. Gotta reset there, because there's some weird physics. Because this game is kind of a mess programming-wise, unfortunately. But it's a small deal. Okay, the hardest gate ever made. Good. See, gates are impossible. Alright, so this is the second part of the changing stage. Now featuring more saves and more difficult saves. I feel like the top difficulty is the same, it's just more of the top difficulty. So welcome, I say welcome back to the platforms, because they're gonna be here for a bit again. Alright, and all things to choke. There we go. You know, I'm actually kind of surprised this is going well, even though I've slept. This is so like, okay, good. Unless that's an excuse just to make himself look better. Oh no. This jump is heavily nerfed. Used to be one of the hardest saves just because the jump was like quite 6 frame at the end, and it was really awkward. Final save. Pretty challenging, but if I focus. I'll take your time here. I've definitely jumped into that spot before. There we go. Under 20 minutes here, that's insane. So you shoot the kit. Kit makes a duplicate. You can jump on both the kit and the duplicate. Sometimes the right's faster, sometimes the left's faster. This is a cool gimmick. You want to go this way. The other way is basically impossible. It's not impossible, it's just really unreasonable. But wait. Ah, damn. This stage is really claustrophobic. Also the shortest stage though. I'll just wait. This stage also has like the most classical choke jumps. This way is faster. It's always taking me a bit to think about which way is faster. Because I cannot think. Kermit 2. Is this in Kermit 2? I don't remember this being in Kermit 2. Oh, come on. The 16 pixel. PSA. 16 pixels are bad. Amen. The end. Factual statements clear. Alright, so you want to shoot at the other side on this is way harder, by the way. Don't go the other way. Nice. You cannot full jump that. I always get clicked. Also, I'm lagging. There we go. Good old lag. I blame GameMaker 8. Honestly, if there ever is an issue in the games like GameMaker 8, just blame GameMaker 8. Could be Windows updates too. There's a bug here, sometimes you spawn on the roof. It happened, let's go. It autosaves though, so it's fine. First boss time. Just above 20 minutes, that's definitely a lot of gold. If only I had my own splits up so I could actually gold. First boss, usually fine. It's for some reason hitting apples is impossible even though your bullets are slightly bigger than usual. These ones are easy of course. Unless that happens, because I'm greedy. But generally easy. The boss songs in this game are bangers. If you mesh like this, sometimes the apple will just go through your bullets. Even though you're shooting fast, it's kinda messed up. Surprisingly common too. This boss is generally easy. It's been buffed, it was that easy before. Alright, infinite jump, you can kinda just rush him down a lot. He spawns. I missed a lot though, so I cannot. Fun fact, these grey apples kill me a lot, because I don't see them. There we go. Good. I didn't die, I died, but no, I died, that matters. That's good. So I'm going to warn you already, beforehand, right now. When I go into the yellow portal, there's a slight bit of visual shenanigans going on, but first, a classic gimmick that's utilized in a way that's actually playable. And pretty way to dank. But it's pretty tame how it uses it, just kinda chill. So this song bangs. So you move left and right and the screen shifts and stuff. A gimmick from a game called I Wanna Hope the End of. I like the name. Game itself I think is not that good from what I heard. It's also a screen in K3. It's not very good. I gotta focus though, cause this is where the game kinda just gets focus heavy. Which is a weird statement. Oh god, come on. Because everything is focus heavy, to be honest. It's kinda in a flow right now. There we go. Oops, doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm messing up though. So this mixes hope the of gimmick with finds. It likes to mix two gimmicks together in the portals. Let's set there, because why not? Good death. This is like one of the easiest saves, but oh well. I never first tried this one. It's weird. I mean, that's a lie. This save though. This save used to be the hardest save in the game. The drop was way harder. There were like one or two more spikes, but the one that was there was just in a really messed up position. So pleasing it. And this was a diagonal at the end there. It's now lowered by 16 pixels. It's still not free, but definitely not what it used to be. It was like actually messed up. Indeed. Oh god, I'm dying before the drop even. Insane. Cannot really complain though. As long as I just don't have to drop easy. Okay. Final screen. This first save of the final screen is kinda weird. final jump is pretty weird jump after all. It's okay. It's like it looks so easy, and it kind of is. But once you die to it once, it's over. You're there for like 5 minutes, just wondering why that jump is suddenly difficult. Okay. There we go. Good stage. 2. Okay, I'm gonna warn you, bad visuals, let's go. So you shoot, it zooms out, you jump, it zooms in. That's all you gotta know. It's really cursed. This is where the game becomes upsetting. I hope you enjoy these visuals, because this is the hardest stage in the game, because of the visuals. Oh god, okay. Yep, you got it, it's 69. That's the scary number. Not gonna lie, the needle itself is probably the easiest. Also, this song is an absolute banger. Needle is pretty easy, dare I say. It's just that the screen makes it really messed up. There we go. That's a good start, please. I gotta focus. It's just hard though. It's just like I wouldn't be surprised if I'm here for like 10 minutes. It's just hard. Hardest stage in the game. I should not die after that though. It's kind of unfortunate. And I'm tired, so this is like the stage where it all ends. Also, fun fact is I'm slightly more in than it was out. So, if you play 2 stages in a row, if you play hard mode, it will slowly zoom into the corner, but it will not zoom out enough, so you have to play upside down. Or very zoomed in or very zoomed out. So you have to play either blind, you can barely see anything, or you have to play upside down. It's really good. It got fixed later, but man, that was something. Very hard mode is still impossible though. Oh, come on. This is a bad start. Let me just save better, I guess. I don't know. I approve of the Sense default. I don't think there's much to say. This kid used to not be flashing. But the kit was kind of white and it blended in with the yellow from the spotlight. I'm gonna choke. Oh, he didn't. Okay. So we made flashing rainbow, because why not? Just up the visual 8. Easy save. Good. So this and the next stage are like the scariest stages in the game. Then you have the final stage, which is like the easiest stage, one of the easier stages in the game. English, please. There we go. Generally speaking, the scheme zooms into the top right, which is nice because you generally have to go there anyway with portals. So that's at least a good design choice in these weird design decisions that I approve of. Because I love this stage, it's amazing, even if everybody else can hate it. I'm just here liking it. It's just so dumb. I should have zoomed out, but it's fine. Zooming out is weird, it helps, but it also doesn't. It really depends on what kind of jump you're doing. It just feels a bit weird sometimes to just have it reset. I don't know, I cannot really explain why it's so weird. This might look terrible right now, but this is like an average stage of this. I just kind of take the L on the stage, as you have to. Gate. Choke. Okay. I think final screen. Not sure. So my PB, I think that's important to mention. My PB ended like I'm the only one who runs this game. Please run this game. I want my time beaten because it's terrible. What's up? Welcome to this a pretty bad visual test. Test? No, you need a test. But it's like my PB is like 47 minutes. I don't know. I forgot to record it, so it's kind of unfortunate. Can I just? I'm upset right now with this drop. There we go. Final save. Hopefully I can get out of this quick, because probably pretty terrible to watch. Which is why it's great, but still. Nice. Good job. That's the death. Never mind, apparently I want to be in here longer. Because I'm evil. Oh, I guess so. My subconscious is evil. How unfortunate. Okay, there we are. Next stage is a bit visual change, but it's better to deal with. I dare say it makes it even better than it is without it. But I probably am the only one saying that, because I like visual challenge, because I want to run it. So I must like it. I'm just going places I don't even remember. It's just I'm just going. 6. Yeah, I totally got a 9 in there somewhere. Nah, it's just the funny scary number. Oh god, okay. There we go. Purple stage. So it slightly zooms in and out. The gimmick is water and screen flipping. The stage is an absolute banger, unless you play casually, because then everything kind of feels the same. But once you go fast, it's really fun. My favorite stage to go fast in. If I can go fast, at least. If I'm allowed to. Okay. Oops. That's one death. This is the second scary stage in the game. Cause save length is kind of long here, and jumps are shouldn't underestimate the jumps here. There's definitely some tough ones in here. There we go, that's first screen done. It's probably like my favorite song in the game. Igor is always good. This is a classic Igor song. This game has a lot of weird kind of drop choke jumps. But it's only a jump then, of course, but get what I mean. Drops are jumps in my book. I don't know why that jump is messed up. It's a bad start though. I can take bad starts, it's fine. I'm way ahead of PB. Nice leg spike. I wonder though. That's true. Yeah, I think that's this stage, to be honest. It's like a Death of 1,000 cuts mostly. Especially the last screen. The last screen is like 2 long saves. Comfy indeed. That jump is deceptively hard. And that's deceptively easy. Well, not deceptively, but it's easy. Don't know why I died. I've had a lack of choke deaths for a while, so it's fine. I mean, that's not true. I literally just died to a choke before that, in this case even. In total not enough though, so it's fine. So I should probably say a lot of it looks the same. Works if you're going fast, it doesn't really work if you're going slow for most people. Come on. Kinda wish I could at least death with some saves, like come on, this is bad. Alright. There's a lot of weaving in this, in water and outside of water. The choke, good. Yeah, a lot of drop chokes. Okay. That water drop. I can take a couple of deaths and accept those. Just hope I don't die after. Mainly this final jump. Never died to it, but it always looks scary. It's full jump there, good. I jumped too low, I realized. Yeah. Maybe I could have gone back, but that's too big needle brain for me. The save is on the shorter side, so it's fine. Ah, man. The balls are bad. These 4 balls. And then that choke jump, that's a weird combo. That's a weird champ. Good. I'm really throwing the PB here, man. It's kind of unfortunate. Still ahead, because this is not optimal at all. Because I'm bad, but... There we go. Final screen. This skin is scary. It has the easiest jumps overall. But it's... the true death of 1000 cuts. Okay, that's one. I kind of overestimate these saves always though. I feel like in my head they're really hard, but then they're not. Just because I really just got stuck on both saves for 10 minutes once. It's just... oh, it's the hardest thing ever apparently. Good. Good death. Good death again. Zoom is making nauseous. Yeah, there's some... I can see that happening. I really don't even see it, honestly. Never really have seen the zoom that much. But I can see if you really can't handle that kind of stuff, why it would make nauseous. Bad. This is why the save can be scary. Because there's no hard jumps, but... you know... it's just kinda... just kinda happens. Good. Send for my good one to like, okay. Good bonk. Alright, let's just focus. There we go. So the focus works, I guess. Right, so that's the hub done. Just set there. If you go down here at the eye tower, you'll see why. It's kind of obvious. It's kind of it gives you the good end. I mean, it doesn't give you. You get like a whole new medley stage with a boss rush, which we're not gonna do. We're gonna do the eye tower. This is the final stage. It's like a mess of gimmicks that have not been seen in this game before. Some good favorites will appear though. All these stages are 1 screen long, which is scary, but overall the difficulty is absolutely fine. So this is the shooting the wall to get your double jump back gimmick. Bit of focus, and this is easy, so come on. There we go. Now this is my favorite gimmick. So it's bouncy blocks, basically bouncy platforms. You can cancel them by releasing shift. Pretty nice and smooth. I always miss this landing here. I always don't, I mean, always, not anymore, but I used to always just miss it. Let's not choke this, please. Good. Now the needle skin corner. I'm gonna regret saying this. Easiest skin in the game. Good. At least this is like my least died to stage, so let's just get the record of deaths on the stage right now. Let's go. It's time. What am I doing? I feel like I have 10 deaths total here. It's kind of weird that I'm just dying. And just one hard part, honestly. That's this one. This. I'm pretty sure it gives you a good align kind of thing. V-string maybe, so it's easy generally. It's an imposing screen to me, but it never ends up being hard. This screen is like the opposite. It doesn't look that bad to me, but man, it exists. I gotta grab this align to make this 1 frame less tight. You want to stand to the absolute edge and just fall off and die. Oh, that was so close. This is aimed on me. And I don't really have a good strat. I just kind of wing it. So I wish I was like not lazy, made a good strat. But alas, don't know why I said that word instead of just unfortunately I'm too lazy. Kind of winging it works usually. Like it did there. Most buggy room in the game. It's kind of. Sometimes you teleport really far down when you jump off Yoshi by shooting. Yoshi has a really weird hitbox. If you really shift, there's like 1 or 2 frames where he'll still full jump, kinda. You'll only notice it here on those buzzsaws. It's rare. If you know, you can compensate for it, but otherwise it kind of feels weird. Idea is cool, it's just kind of unfortunate execution. Right. This is the biggest choke gate ever. It's just... There we go. Final boss time. I have a couple of tries at PB, I think. This boss is hard though, kinda. It just is heavily nerfed. The Thump, the second phase, used to have no iframes, so if you'd spam it, it would spam shoot you back. which hitting apples would become really hard because you can only shoot once, otherwise it will just spam shooting back if you miss. Yeah, too. Yoshi is the victim here. He didn't get to leave hell. I hate this attack. Take the miss. Okay. So Tom will go down, you shoot him, white apples will come out if you shoot him. That's the first time I've hit him twice. That's new. This deck is a mess. Because the apples are grey and you have a grey background. Grey on grey equals bad times. Can't shoot here. Just kinda have to hit the apples. This song is a banger, by the way. Ugh. Don't want to be greedy. Okay. For some reason you have high gravity here because of the Yoshi. It's a bug with it, I think. This is all RNG. This is the choke room or the bad RNG room. It depends. Go away. Don't. Please. I beg of you. Help. And kind of forgot to say, but time. Sorry about that. Oh, Cyclone, that's a PB. I'm pretty sure. Even when I'm like haven't slept for 24 hours. So that's really good. Help. GG. Bad end. 20% done. And no one done, of course. But yeah, that was it. Thanks for watching, Dylan. It went pretty amazing. I expected this to be a disaster that would not even finish. And what I got is a PB. That's just how it goes, I guess.
Funny how that works, huh?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
Thank you for the run.
No problem, it was a pleasure. It was pretty good. That's all I'm gonna have to say.
Alright, well, we'll go ahead and switch off then and get set up for the next run.